So let's talk about us now. So speaking of, let's talk about Arsenal Sunderland game. Yeah, let's talk about Arsenal Sunderland game. It was a very good game of football. I was really entertained from the beginning to the end. Yes, I can say that. I can vouch for that. Sunderland really played wonderful football. Unlike some other teams, even the top teams against Man City. Man City were playing with the whole 9 men behind, and then Alan was like off on a little bit, trying to like counter, and then they got through on that counter with the only goal they had, of which Arsenal did equalize him. You know, and so if you look at that Sunderland overall, Sunderland really had a good time playing Arsenal. They had a tough. They gave Arsenal a tough time. There was no time to say, we're taking a break for Arsenal. There was no break time. There was literally no break time. Every second of that game counted till the 98th minute or the 97th minute. So, what do you guys think about this game? I want to hear your review, your thoughts about the Sunderland Arsenal game. And besides, David Raya's performance was top notch. He kept pulling saves upon saves. He was not. There was no rest day today. No. There was no rest day. He was phenomenal. Even with the two goals he considered, and that was. I think he had a little crack on his hand, on his on his on his on his finger while trying to pull a save like that. And I can see that was world class goalkeeping from him. But as it is, the whole lot still needs to be considered while looking at the whole game, and why still looking at the whole game and saying, oh, okay, where did they go wrong in between what happened, trying to analyze. But it was a good game of football, and it was pure magic from Arsenal. Declan Rice was top notch, like top notch. No one can deny that it was top notch. Oh, Trossard. I always say something about Arsenal. Arsenal has one problem. You go against low block teams or mid block teams and you don't shoot. Look at Trossard's shot. Edge of the box took the shot once. And that's how it's supposed to be. The ball went in. You keep them much more busier if you keep shooting. Like, imagine you having like 5 shots from outside of the box. Or like when you keep passing, expecting them to like succumb to that pass. They won't. They will go and block everywhere. They will bring in all the bosses and then pack it and then they show up the line. No more entry. You keep crossing and crossing. The ball will go in. At the end of the day, it's a draw. And this thing has mostly happened to Arsenal in the last 3 years, especially. So this season, we have the personnel. We have Easy or Zubimendi. These players can unleash passes that now unlock the low blocks for Arsenal. And the more they keep trying and trying to make sure that they get all these teams that are always so much so particular about low blocks, the more I feel they get better at it. In fact, our nemesis were like Newcastle, Fulham, Crystal Palace. Yeah, in the past 3 years, Newcastle, Fulham, Crystal Palace, they were like you can't get past, and West Ham. those 4 teams, you can't get past them. No, it's either you're getting a draw from that game or they're beating you. So Arsenal needs to like find a way to get past more low block teams or more dogged teams. Dogged teams like Sunderland. Sunderland are very dogged. They are not the never giving up attitude. It's just there and it's just so obvious that these people they're never giving up. And with Xhaka in that midfield and the boys putting up all their energy and then with the teamwork and the keeper pulling off saves, trust me, it's going to be very difficult for them to get off that. I don't want to say top four because season has not ended because it just came out of relegation. It just came out of the championship into the premiership, and for you to survive the premiership, you need 40 points. Okay, let's just 35 points, but averagely 40 points keeps you off the relegation zone, and yeah.